If you hold dual citizenship or are thinking about applying for a second passport, 2026 brings updates that deserve your attention. These changes are quietly significant, touching areas like travel, documentation, taxes, and reporting requirements. And in some rare cases, they can even affect your ability to move across borders smoothly. The intention of these updates is not to punish anyone, but to tighten processes, improve security, and ensure that information flows accurately between countries. For people with more than one citizenship, awareness is key because small details can create unexpected complications, like delays at the airport, extra questions at border control, or challenges when handling financial reporting. Understanding what has changed before encountering these situations allows you to respond calmly and confidently. In essence, being informed is the most practical way to avoid stress and unnecessary hurdles. Understanding dual citizenship simply. Dual citizenship, also called dual nationality, is when a person is legally recognized as a citizen of two countries at the same time. This can happen in several ways. Some people are born in one country to parents from another, others acquire citizenship through marriage, and some may naturalize in another country while retaining their original nationality. Children born abroad may automatically gain citizenship in multiple countries at birth. Dual citizenship offers many advantages. It allows easier travel, maintains family and cultural connections, and provides more opportunities for work, study, and security. However, it also brings responsibilities to multiple governments. Each country may expect reporting, financial transparency, or specific travel documentation. Being a dual citizen means enjoying opportunities while being aware of rules that could affect your daily life. Responsibilities that come with two passports. Having dual citizenship is not inherently a problem, but it often means having to navigate responsibilities in two countries simultaneously. Both nations may request certain documents or expect you to report financial, tax, or travel information. Governments now share more information across borders, and as technology improves, these systems communicate more efficiently than ever before. A missed form, an outdated passport, or mismatched names across documents can cause minor complications, sometimes creating unnecessary stress if not handled ahead of time. The key to navigating dual citizenship is awareness, attention to detail, and honesty. Small administrative habits can prevent headaches before they appear, and preparation is far more effective than trying to fix problems after they arise. Reporting requirements. What you need to know. One of the most important areas affected in 2026 involves financial reporting. Governments worldwide, including the United States, have strengthened systems designed to track identity, income, and international financial activity. These rules are intended to prevent fraud, money laundering, or tax evasion, but they also mean ordinary citizens must be mindful of compliance. For U.S. citizens, worldwide income must be reported, including money earned abroad, bank accounts, and investments. Dual citizenship does not remove these obligations. Complications generally arise when accounts or assets are not reported, not because of wrongdoing, but because the rules are unfamiliar or the forms are confusing. Clear record-keeping, accurate documentation, and timely reporting prevent problems before they arise. How international data sharing affects you. In recent years, countries have entered stronger agreements to share financial and travel information. Banks now report accounts to governments, making it easier for authorities to identify discrepancies. This means it is increasingly important to stay organized, maintain proper records, and provide accurate reporting. Many dual citizens have perfectly simple financial situations and encounter no issues, but confusion or missing documentation can create delays or penalties. Awareness is your strongest tool. Keeping statements, receipts, and documents in order ensures that you can respond quickly and confidently if questions arise. Travel rules and passport obligations. travel is another area where dual citizens frequently encounter questions. The rules themselves are simple. U.S. citizens must enter and leave the United States using their U.S. passport, even if they hold a passport from another country. Many other countries have similar rules, requiring their citizens to use national passports for entry and exit. Using the wrong passport can create confusion, extra questioning, or delays, even if your other passport is valid. Practically, dual citizens often switch between passports depending on which country they are entering or leaving. Consistency, awareness of validity dates, and correct documentation are the keys to smooth travel. Understanding these expectations ahead of time prevents frustration at airports and border checkpoints. Passport validity and planning ahead. One of the simplest ways to avoid complications is to check passport validity early. Many countries require passports to be valid for 6 months beyond the planned date of departure. Airlines enforce these rules strictly because they can be fined if passengers are denied entry. For dual citizens, this means keeping track of 2 separate documents and ensuring both are valid and up to date. Renewing passports early rather than waiting until the last minute removes stress and prevents travel interruptions. Planning ahead, making note of expiration dates, and preparing documentation in advance is far easier than navigating delays at the airport or embassy. Biometric verification and new security measures. Airports are increasingly using biometric systems, digital chips, and advanced security features in passports. These technologies make travel safer and faster, but they also mean mismatched information becomes more noticeable. Minor differences in names, dates, or document numbers can trigger extra screening, though this does not indicate wrongdoing. Simple explanations, honest answers, and showing relevant documents usually resolve the situation quickly. Modern systems are designed to verify identity accurately, not to punish travelers. Awareness and preparedness help you approach these situations calmly without panic. Military service considerations. Some countries maintain compulsory military service laws for their citizens, including dual nationals. Not all countries enforce this, but if your other country has mandatory service, it may affect you while visiting or living there. These obligations can feel surprising or intimidating, especially if you have no current connection to that country. The safest approach is to seek information from the embassy or consulate, ask questions about exemptions or deferments, and avoid making assumptions. Being informed protects you from unexpected complications while maintaining compliance with both countries' rules. Voting and political participation. Dual citizenship can raise questions about political participation. In most cases, voting in another country does not impact your U.S. citizenship. Many dual citizens legally vote in both systems while adhering to each country's rules. Complications typically appear only when holding office or participating in sensitive governmental roles in the other country. Transparency is critical. Answer questions honestly, declare citizenship when asked, and avoid actions that could be interpreted as conflicting with national obligations. Careful documentation ensures you maintain both rights and responsibilities without unintended consequences. Children and early documentation. Children born abroad to U.S. citizens may automatically acquire dual citizenship depending on local laws and parental history. Ensuring proper documentation from birth is critical to avoid challenges later, such as obtaining passports, enrolling in school, or proving identity. Parents should register births with embassies or consulates, maintain consistent records, and monitor name and date accuracy. Proper planning protects children from future administrative stress and ensures they can exercise rights in both countries without complication. Even if records were delayed initially, many situations can still be resolved with patience and professional guidance. Renouncing citizenship. A serious decision. Some dual citizens consider renouncing one citizenship to simplify life. While this may seem appealing, renunciation is permanent and affects legal rights, family inheritance options, and protections in that country. The process involves interviews, fees, paperwork, and sometimes complex tax filings. Emotional and practical consequences can be significant. Renunciation should never be rushed or based on fear. Decisions about citizenship affect your life and your family's future, so careful planning, professional advice, and full understanding of the implications are essential before taking action. Organizing documents and staying prepared. Most challenges faced by dual citizens are preventable through organization. Keeping passports up to date, maintaining consistency in names and dates across documents, and keeping important records together simplifies interactions with government agencies. Tracking travel history, keeping financial records, and reviewing forms carefully before submission ensures compliance. Preparing ahead reduces stress and increases confidence when encountering checkpoints, bureaucracies, or new legal requirements. Awareness, consistency, and honest documentation are the foundation for smooth dual citizenship management. Travel tips for non-primary countries. Traveling to countries where you do not primarily reside requires planning. Passport selection often depends on visa requirements, entry rules, or processing convenience. Dual citizens should verify entry rules before booking flights, ensuring passports have sufficient validity and match ticket details. Confidence and consistency in presenting documentation reduces delays and avoids unnecessary stress. Understanding the local regulations, required forms, and travel authorizations ensures smooth passage and allows you to enjoy your trip without administrative worry. Government employment and security clearance. Certain U.S. government positions, particularly those with national security responsibilities, require disclosure of dual citizenship. Holding another nationality does not automatically disqualify you, but it can lead to additional scrutiny regarding foreign ties. Authorities review overseas accounts, property, travel, and familial connections to assess potential conflicts of interest. Many dual citizens successfully hold sensitive roles by providing accurate information, answering questions honestly, and demonstrating transparency. The key is careful preparation, not avoidance. Hidden citizenship often causes issues, while clarity and honesty prevent problems. The emotional journey of dual citizenship. Managing dual citizenship is not just about paperwork. It carries emotional weight, balancing family, culture, and identity across two countries. The rules may feel complex, and the constant need for attention to detail can create stress. But these challenges also teach responsibility, patience, and organization. Millions of people live successfully with dual citizenship, navigating similar complexities and building fulfilling lives across borders. Staying informed, calm, and methodical transforms potential stress into confidence and agency, allowing dual citizenship to be a genuine asset. Turning awareness into confidence. Ultimately, dual citizenship in 2026 requires preparation, awareness, and honesty. Staying on top of reporting obligations, passport validity, security checks, children's documentation, and travel rules ensures a smooth experience. None of these measures are about punishment. They are about managing responsibilities intelligently. Planning, organizing, and asking questions before acting protects your freedom to travel, your legal compliance, and your peace of mind. Small habits, like early renewals, record keeping, and verification of travel documents, prevent most complications before they arise. Final takeaway: dual citizenship is not a problem. It is an opportunity, a connection to multiple cultures, and a bridge between nations. 2026 brings updates that affect reporting, travel, security checks, and documentation. But these changes can be managed calmly with preparation. Awareness, honesty, and organization turn what could feel overwhelming into confidence. Stay informed, stay deliberate, and take things one step at a time. Remember, small details matter far more than panic, And preparation is your most powerful tool for smooth, stress-free dual citizenship management.